Today we're going to talk about the power of a cookie. You see, a cookie, when it's well made and it tastes great, attracts a lot of people. And it attracts a lot of people, and they attract a lot of people eat that cookie. So you will devour a whole dozen cookies in no time if the cookie tastes really good. But imagine if you have a cookie and that cookie is not that good. It's salty to a taste. It tastes okay at first, but the more you bite into it, the worse it gets. And as a result, instead of consuming all of it, you leave half of it there on the plate and you walk away. Let that sink in for a second. That's what we're going to be talking about today. You see, whenever you do something in life, or whenever you accomplish or you set out to do something in life, you want it to be like a well-done cookie. Because you see, a well-done cookie is consumed all the way. And when something is consumed all the way, it validates whatever that thing is. So whatever you're selling, whatever you're producing, whatever you're giving out, validation comes whenever it's totally consumed. Whenever you get a college degree, validation comes at the end of the process. Each step of the way, no matter what course that you take, validation comes. You know it's very effective. You know the teacher was effective. You know the system was effective if you are able to be motivated, if you are able to be challenged, if you're able to grow. And as you grow, you're able to come through the entire process. By coming through that process, what it is, you validate that process. Whenever you're selling a house, if you're a realtor or someone and you're selling a house, the more houses you're able to stage, the more houses you're able to sell, the more houses you're able to get on the market and get off the market quickly and sell for your client, it validates you as a realtor. The more you are as a mechanic, if you are a mechanic, the more you're able to take care of your customers, take care of the issues that they have with their vehicles, take care of them from a customer service standpoint, take care of them knowing and then they walk away feeling that they were fairly treated. You had a win-win situation. The more you validate that, the more customers you will have. So that's what we're going to be talking about today when we talked about the power of a cookie. The power of a cookie is that validation comes with completion. Validation comes with the end product. It doesn't matter how many people could be walking or standing outside a cookie store all the way around the block. What happens if they start going in there and they start eating that cookie and people start coming out and say it tastes salty and they don't want any more of it? You will find that line just totally disappears. It will literally dry up. They will all run off because nobody will want to be part of something that's not validated. So as we talk about the power of a cookie today, I want to encourage you to go out there and hone your craft. Go out there and work on your skill set. Go out there and be the best version that you can be. Go out there and learn to communicate with people. Go out there and learn to offer good customer service. Go out there and learn to be the best at what you are so that you could validate the processes that you're taking people through. And by the validation of those processes, then you will attract more and more customers. If you have a hotel or you have an apartment or you have any of those things and you want to make sure that you keep your clients, you make sure that you fix stuff, you make sure that things are clean, you make sure the environment is conducive for those people who are living there, you make sure that people feel safe, you make sure that people feel sound. If you own a restaurant, you make sure that the presentation of the food is on par, you make sure that it tastes good, you make sure the ambience, that the setting, they when people come in, they feel that they're welcome. When they come in, they feel like they're part of a family. And when they come in and they participate and they engage in the experience of having dinner or having lunch, they will go and tell others about it. And by telling others about it, they too will come and enjoy the experience. The same way if you're offering a product, you don't want to take shortcuts. You want to to make sure that the product is done to the best of its ability. You want to make sure that you present it to the best of your ability, and do not pay favoritisms. Treat everybody the same. If you own a clothing store and somebody comes in and they look like a bum, to treat them the same that you would treat somebody who comes in with a Gucci bag or something from Armani or somewhere that you will ascribe to you that they have some degree of money in the world's eyes. Treat everybody the same, because you never know who's who. But furthermore, you never know who knows who. You see, someone could paint me a painting, and I could put it up in a home. And when you put it up in a home, you don't know, the person who paints it doesn't know if I know the governor. They don't know if I know the CEO of the bank. They don't know if I know a billionaire. They don't know none of that. And because they don't know none of that, they didn't realize, they make the shortchange me and not paint it with all of their heart and paint it with a strong level of professionalism. And as a result of that, they literally shoot themselves in the leg. What I'm saying here is this: you don't know who knows whom. And the greatest word of advertisement you could ever get for any business, the greatest word of advertisement you could ever get from anything is word of mouth advertisement. You see, it doesn't matter how much money you pay on the news or on the radio station or whatever you pay for advertisement. It doesn't matter how much money you pay there. The key fundamental thing is word of mouth. You see, when people enjoy something, when people participate in something, when people eat that cookie and they lick their fingers and that little chocolate cream is still on the tip of their fingers and they don't want to lose any of it, and they ask you for 4 more, and you sit down and you devour it. It's nice and hot and you devour it, and then what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go and tell at least 10 of their friends about their experience, and those 10 friends will come and participate of that great experience, and they in turn will go and tell somebody. So you see, you want to always create an atmosphere in which people go tell somebody about it. If it's a church, when they come, they share about the loving nature of the church. They share about what they've learned. They share about the different things it offers, the different way it helps them in terms of their homes, their businesses, their life. Because you have to remember, we all live in the world. When we walk out of those doors on Sunday mornings, we have to exist in the world. So you see, if you exist in the world, you have to be able to survive in the world. So there are key things and key developmental things that you're going to need in order to survive in the real world. So you see, when something offers all of that, what happens? It attracts more and more people. If you have a business and you have customers and they come into you, you want to make sure that they are treated fairly. You want to make sure that you're on the ball. Hey, I realized that you didn't make a payment today. I just wanted to give you a friendly reminder. You see, you have to be able to be personable. You have to be able to share forth that love, and you have to be able to be genuine. You see, when you are genuine and you share forth that love, it's almost like when your grandma was making cookies. She pours all that love, she beats all of that stuff together. I know, you crack those eggs and you whisk them all up together. Then you add the sugar and you whisk it all in. Add the essence, the vanilla, whatever else you add, and then whisk it all in. And they took all that time and they beat that in the bowl. And everybody, it was so good. Everybody wanted to fight for that spoon before it went into the sink, because the fact is they poured so much love into it. And that's what you want to do. You see, that's what I want you to gather away from what I'm talking about today when I talk about the power of the cookie. I want you to go out there and whatever you're doing, whether you're a life coach, whether you're a counselor, whether you're a teacher, a banker, a lawyer, whether you are working in real estate, whether you're working with apartments or homes or doctors or lawyers or a cab driver, a mechanic or painter, or a myriad of different things, student, it doesn't matter what you are. I want you to encourage you to go out there and do everything with a spirit of excellence. And remember, nothing is truly good unless it's validated. And validation, a lot of times, comes from completion. and completion comes from discipline and satisfaction. So as you go out there, I want to encourage you to embrace the power of a cookie and have an awesome growth day. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. And when you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to select the bell, because by selecting the bell, it will notify you when I add a future new video. God bless you, and go out there and know this: you are born to win. God bless you.